Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing an update on PYR and I'll be talking about some very key levels to watch out for in terms of both support and resistance. And I'm also going to cover the Bitcoin ratio and how that's starting to look a bit more positive and how that's going to be very key playing into PYR over the next few weeks and months. So if you guys enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, by the way, this channel is sponsored by FTX.us. You can check them out in the link in the description below. So let's first just talk about the general range we're in, which goes from $2.70, that's our support area, to $5.30, that's the resistance. And really, these are the two levels that have confined the price action ever since we got back into this level back here in the middle of May. And we've just basically been consolidating. And yes, you could point to the fact that, from this $5.30 high, we're down quite a bit, or the fact that from this $2.65, we're up quite a bit. But generally speaking, we're just consolidating. We're going from the lows to the highs, down to the lows, to the highs, and maybe we potentially another move back down to this level. But in general, that's what we've been doing. We have not had fresh lows since we had this move back here in July. And what I'm looking at here is that we can't really take away much until either we break above the highs at $5.30 and then flip that into support, or if we break below the lows around $2.80 and then flip that into resistance. Now, if something like that were to happen, then I would look down to this region in green here, which I have marked at around $1.30 as our longer term level of support below this region around $2.80. Now, if we go all the way back here to June of 2021, we can see this is where all the lows held. This was a level that, we basically tested several times, but ultimately we did not lose this area, and that was a strong level of support. And then from there, we started to do this massive uptrend. So again, if we're starting to lose this level in orange, then I would look out to the next level in green as our support area if the level in orange is to be lost. So now I want to switch over here to the PYR Bitcoin chart, which I talked about earlier. It does start to look a little bit more positive to me. We're really starting to press upon this resistance around 2,000 satoshis. So look forward to PYR to see if we can actually get back above this, reclaim it, and then flip it into support. Longer term, this is a very key level. We can see this was resistance all the way back here in October of 2021, came back above it, flipped it into support in January, March, and then another bounce here in May. So I'd look out to this region again. If we can actually get back above this, flip it into support, that's going to be a great sign that'll help PYR start to have a little bit more relative strength on the USD pair. You can also see that we are pressing upon this diagonal sloping resistance. Now, this isn't as important because it really will depend on how you draw it. That will sort of reflect how the trend line appears. Look, you can see if I actually just change it a little bit, you can basically skew the trend line to sort of fit your bias. But the point here is that we're really starting to break that trend, even if we continue sideways, where we're no longer just forming these aggressive lower highs. And when I'm talking about an aggressive lower high, I'm really just referring to the fact that, back here in March, we had a move that took PYR up around 100% right up into this level, which was a fairly quick rally, but eventually, we just had a move straight back down. And that's what I'm talking about. The aggressive sell-off, a lot of supply at the zone. That's not really the case anymore. This sell-off is a lot more mellow. You don't really see those aggressive sellers anymore. And as far as the longer term downtrend goes, really peaking back here in December of 2021, it does seem to me that the momentum is at the very least starting to slow down, where we really haven't made any fresh lows since May. If I take a measured move, right, we've been holding this area for the past 118 days. So that's positive to me. It does look a little bit more promising, and maybe we have some sort of longer term base being formed. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. Once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. We're partnered with FTX.us. This is a great exchange where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies. And if you sign up with my link in the description below, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.